old man and the old woman?
Well, that's for sure.
The winning number, or
Well,
the end
the
of
bottom, see, when it got down so low,
Yeah.
somebody come in on the bottom of the board. They looked to see how many prizes was up. They figured the prize was worth more than what was still on the board. They bought the board,
Oh, I see.
and that'd be the bottom of the punch
Oh, great.
The Miramichi jig.
How's the Miramichi jig? Do you play the Miramichi Fire? That's another one. It's always a constant source of interest.
Yes.
Now, I noticed that you use your little finger a lot.
Some fiddlers only use 3 fingers.
Yeah.
Joe Craney's brother, William, was a novel. He was a good fiddler, an awful sweet fiddler, but he only used 3 fingers. And there was quite a few of the old fiddlers only used 3 fingers. But now the young people coming up with they use all their fingers.
It seems even a lot of the older fiddlers use 4 fingers now.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
And a lot of times they double. They're pretty common.
Yeah.
To double the string.
Bridging. But bridging is like if you cover 2 strings with 1 finger.
And what's the purpose of bridging?
Yeah, what?
What's the purpose
Well,
of bridging?
Less work. Less work with the bow and less work with your fingers.
Are there other fiddling techniques that have names like that? That names that are used among the fiddlers to describe things that they do?
Not that I know of. See, where you use that double string thing a lot there.
Yeah. Right. On the
That takes the place here, that high counter.
instead of the high counter.
Instead of having a high counter, you get the sound there.
Now I've noticed in the bowing,
Yeah.
that usually it's one note per stroke, but sometimes it isn't.
No, that's true.
Now when is it not?
It just depends on on the tune you're playing, you know. It's lots of different tunes bow different. And then everybody has their own style of bowing.
Oh, yes. Can you give us an example of a time in a particular tune when you're using something other than, is the back and forth called a saw stroke here? Is there any name for it?
No, I'm not too up on that.
Okay, but can you show us a time?
I do well to do it back and forth.
Well, I mean, sometimes is it that you're going from one string to another in the same direction?
Not really.
So how you do it in the last one, I think so.
You mean like the Cape Breton fiddlers put a run in? Like you often heard them putting a run in a tune?
Running?
A run.
No.
Like when they're coming off the high fret of the speech, they'll run down. Like you put a run in the guitar. And does it will run?
Yeah.
Now that's done with a different bowling than what you, that's was, you bowl it.
No, not like that. Where you're coming with the same bow from one string and then continuing in the same direction on another string, but it would be two different notes. So, how can I describe? Let's see.
I drove all the way to Charlottetown one time to hear Angus Chisholm playing, and that was way back. He was in his heyday then. Drove all the way in there. He was that drunk he couldn't hold the lid off. Never heard him playing golf. A few of the other old time fiddlers around that Charlottetown there took over and played Angus. Who don't play? I drove all the way in to hear him playing.
Can you tell us any other stories about the old house parties?
I could probably keep you here to dirt.
Please.
Don't want them on tape, though.
No, I don't want to tape. No. Oh yeah, they did run into some interesting. I used to play at a dance, in a dance hall, it was all bed for fights. And I was always scared of getting a fiddle broke, you know, somebody hit somebody in the ball top you if you were sitting in the corner and break your fiddle. So I had to put a string on the fiddle here, and I drove a nail up in the wall behind where I used to sit. The minute the fight started, I ran around home the fiddle. Home the fiddle up on the nail and waited till the fight was over, and then I took her down and played it. I was scared to get the fiddle broke.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you tell us any other stories? Can you tell us any other stories?
We got you homemade ice cream, and then that night they'd sell it. Build a saloon, they'd have a dance floor built, so much to set the dance, and then they'd sell the ice cream, and the ice cream and cake. I think you got a saucer of ice cream and a piece of cake for 10 cents. Of course, 10 cents was like $1 or more now, then, you know, now.
Where were some of these ice cream socials held?
Pardon?
Where were some of the ice cream socials held?
Oh, and each school district, see, the thing was divided off into different school districts, like
Yeah.
this was the Middletown School District, the next one up there was the Brooklyn, out there was the Windmill. Each school district, every school district had a hall or a school, it'd be at the school or the hall. And ours used to be at the school down here, and they'd have an ice cream social all over the county. Each with it had them at different times. And now when the strawberries you get right, they'd have a strawberry festival, ice cream and strawberries. And they'd have a dancing saloon built outside. And we used to build a little place off, just big enough for a guitar player and a fiddler to sit in, and they put studs up and put a turf over it. Just if the dew fell on your instruments, you know, they'd kill them right out. And you'd sit in there and play all night, baffle the mosquitoes.
That must be why they make their feet go in the thing.
To kill all the mosquitoes. See, if it was New York City, I would have thought it was to kill the roaches, but I haven't seen any in these parts.
Yeah.
I think he wants to go out, or he's getting to. We've heard a couple of times.
Okay.
Superimpose on it.
played the hard turn of that,
Okay.
the way you play it too, but, I heard a fiddler playing it, and he had a little different twist on there, thought it sounded poor.
I'm missing something in there in the chord.
It's just
Randy?
G and M. That's the way you play it that way. The other fellow, he played it. Just a twist. But the way you played it right, that's the original. The reason he shifted that, now when he goes,
So it stays like that,
he
yes.
stays right on the F, right through the whole second fret there. Well, everybody got their own twist.
No, I
But the
try-
way you play it there now, that's the original, that's the way I learned the tune.
Now, a lot of people use the expression twist, their own twist, to describe the way that each fiddler has their own version of the tune.
Yeah,
Or
right.
use the word their old twist.
I was talking to an old-time fiddler one day in a mall in Monica, and we were talking about playing, you know. I said, I don't have a lot of the tunes right. He said, who's right or who's wrong? He said, will you pick up the fiddle and play a tune? He said, that's your rendition of that tune. That's the way you think that tune sounds the best. He said, that's your rendition. I pick up the fiddle, I play the same tune. He said, I got a few little different twists, and he said, that's my version of that tune. He said, every fiddler has his own version of each tune. And he said, this here playing them exactly right, he said, that's for the birds. Freddie McCullough was a freak for that, you know. He had every note in every tune just exactly right. And he was a really good fiddler, one of the best fiddlers in Prince Edward Island, Freddie McCullough. And Freddie was awful fussy. He had to have every note in there. You know, when you're playing for a dance, you sit back and play. You don't care whether you got all the notes in. And the fellas are dancing, they're not gonna make it, not gonna question you. Anybody that played for dances all their lives, you know, another thing too, when you start to get tired, at 12 o'clock at night, you start cutting corners. And that gets to be a habit after a while. And it shows up in your, you know, I never played the fiddle for someone to sit down and listen to. I played the fiddle for people to dance.
That's great.
That's a good old song.
I spent time, I was writing out the tunes anyway, so I figured I might as well learn them while I was at it.
Did they learn you the north side reel over there?
A little bit. Is that the one that goes,
Do you ever hear them playing the other part of that?
yeah, the one that goes, that one?
play. I know one you played here the last day you were here, the Dusty Miller's reel.
Oh, which one? Oh, was that the Miller reel? Is that an A?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I played for.
It's a good old tune.
Pigeon on the Gate.
I
Pigeon on the Gate? Pigeon on the Gate?
don't know if I remember it or not.
Played it last year. think you said that you had heard someone tuning that?
Yeah, my father come home from Nova Scotia and my number
That's
was.
right.
But I don't know the number. Can you pick it up? It's very simple. A and G. Very simple.
That's
You
nice.
know,
Can we get that on tape?
uh-huh.
Can we put that on tape?
Oh, I don't know if I got it right or not.
Well, I'm sure we do. Can I have an A from you? An A, second string?
Right?
Can I have an A note? Tell him to.
You ready?
No.
Are we taping again?
Just with the audio. Just want to, because I haven't got this tune from anyone else.
Uh-huh. Ready?
That's a real nice tune.
You know this one? Hell, I can't even say it. I don't know the name of that either.
It's a real nice one. I think I've heard it somewhere.
You ever heard it before?
I think so.
Angus Sissom used to play it way back years ago. You play this,
It's in G.
yeah?
I'll play it with you.
Play it.
Oh, no, I don't know it, but,
You don't know it?
but I'll play behind you.
I don't know, I got the high fret of it a little different than some of the rest of them plays it, I don't know who's right.
Sure not. That's the Mist on
Just
the
on the
Lock.
Lock. Scotty Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I've heard that one. There's a fiddler down in Boston who plays that tune a lot. Fellow from Shetty Camp, originally.
Scotty was quite a fiddler.
Oh, it was great.
I think I have every one of his records here, his long play records.
Play another tune that he used to play.
Scotty?
Yeah.